Hi everyone, this is Victor Pandian. I'll be the instructor for you this session. Hello everyone, this is Victor Pandian from Learn Digital Academy. So in this session we'll be learning about the ad structure of Google, okay, especially the search campaign. So what is structure? As the name say, it gives you the clarity like how we have to prepare the Google ads, okay, especially for the search campaign. It is very equally important for any campaigner, any marketer to understand how your structure should look like and make your campaign out successful. Okay, so for that, first and foremost thing, we should have a Gmail account for creating a Google Ads account. So each Gmail account, under that, using that Gmail, you can create multiple ad account. Okay, now that one single ad account under which we can create multiple ads, that is ad campaign. Now, let's say I'm working for Amazon. So today Amazon is creating a campaign for mobile phones. Tomorrow it will be creating a campaign for laptops. Another day it will be creating creating a campaign for groceries. So it keeps on going, right? So in the same way, we'll be creating multiple campaigns under one single AdWords account. So under ad, that is ad campaign, let's say I'm focusing on mobile phone. Now that mobile phone, I have to group it. Okay, I'm triggering the campaign for Apple phone, I'm triggering the campaign for Oppo, I'm triggering the campaign for Samsung. So like that, I have to group it so that it becomes easy for me to understand when I'm creating a campaign, which particular ad group is giving me fruit, more number of clicks and more number of impressions. Now, when we talk about that ad group, let's take an example of Samsung. So I'm creating a campaign for mobile phone under which I'm creating an ad group for Samsung. Now, under that Samsung, I'll be focusing on a relevant keywords related to that Samsung. Yeah, so let's say Samsung related phones, all kind of phones, Samsung Note, Galaxy 123, whatever it is. So I'll be creating the keywords, doing the proper filtration using keyword planner. Now those keywords, whenever I'm creating the final ad copy, now what we call it as final ad copy. So let me show you an example over here. So let us open a new tab and let us look for MBA colleges. So this is final ad copy. And when I type here MBA colleges, I'm getting result relevant to MBA colleges. So you can see that that particular keyword, now this becomes the keyword as we were discussing on Google Keyword Planner and in the introduction stage. Now this becomes the keyword that is there in my headline. Okay. So let's understand how it works practically. So it starts with the Google AdWords account using your Gmail account. The first one is using your Gmail. Now each Gmail account you can create multiple ad account. Now one single ad account. Okay. So I can focus on multiple ad campaign like this. That means I can create multiple campaigns. Now each campaign will have a set of ad group. Okay, so it could be multiple, recommended is 3 or plus. Now each ad group will have multiple ad copy. The what is the ad copy? This the last outcome, whatever you're seeing over here, that this becomes a final ad copy. Now which will have a set of keywords, a combination of keywords. Then you have a add text to it. Okay, that the text which we saw in the search campaign, this one. So these are the texts. Okay, now the landing page. Now what becomes the landing page? Now you can see the multiple advertisements over here. Now let's pick one example. Now this is what I'm looking for, your audience is looking for. If you click on this particular link will land me to a particular page. Now this page is called as a landing page, which will have a purpose of conversion. Yeah, so majorly it could be the app download or it could be the brochure download, expecting your data to be feeded in. So they'll be focusing on that, where the landing page will be focusing on. So it should be relative, it should be very much related. So my search query there was MBA colleges, and you can see the MBA term over here. So make sure it should be that relevant from the search query to the headline to the description to your landing page. Yeah, so this is how your structure look like. Now what all we can see in the ad campaign. So can you see here, select the campaign settings. So here we will be having 4 stages. The stage one will be campaign setting, what we are seeing over here, ad campaign. Now that settings we have to do. So let me take an example, demo. Okay. So this you will be seeing detailing in the search campaign. Okay, so I've just given a demo. So you can see the search network where you have to show your campaign, where like search network, like it could be Google search engine or it could be YouTube. Then display campaign, it's like which include Google display partner network. Then you have to set the start date and end date, campaign URL. You can see the location, languages, audience to whom you are specifically targeting and narrowing down your audience. Then if you scroll down, you can see the budget and bidding. Yeah, you can see the budget and bidding, and you can see the conversion type, you can see the clicks, what is that you're looking for. So be you can find the multiple bidding strategies over here. If you click on over settings, conversion, ad rotation and ad extension, so these stages you can see under a campaign. Yeah, first thing you have to set this. Now what we have next, the next we have after ad campaign, we have ad group. So can you see the structure here, the ad group? Now we have to set an ad group. So all we need to do is click on save and continue. So yeah, so here we have to focus on the ad group. Okay. Now what all we have in ad group? I gave an example of Samsung, right? So here my ad group will be Samsung name. So I'll be focusing on that Samsung. So for learning purpose, I'm giving it as a Samsung demo. If you scroll down here, this is the place where you have to add that particular keyword which you have filtered on using Google Keyword Planner. Yeah. So here what we have to do, suppose if you haven't done the keyword planner, you have to just drop the keyword. Okay. So let me pick one example here. Let me select Samsung mobile. Okay. So I'll be getting the relevant keyword for this. So here you'll be focusing just keyword match types and you can create multiple groups. So the moment I type Samsung mobile phones, I'm getting all the relevant Samsung mobile that people are searching on Google. Okay. So let's assume these are the keywords which I'm focusing on. Now, what is the next thing that I have to do? I have to focus on the broad match, phrase match, exact match. So these things you'll be able to see in your ad group level. Okay. The next one is creating the final ad copy. So this is the structure of the last one. Now, what we have to do, what all we can see. So let me show you the PPT once again. Can you see we have done with the ad group now? Now we are in the keywords. So keyword has been added on the ad group, right? Now based on this keyword, I'll be focusing on the ad text and the landing page, which I'll be doing over here. Yeah. So if you look at here, what you have to do, first thing you have to give your landing page URL, that is your final URL. So I have given my final landing page URL. Then you have to give the relevant headlines. Let's say best digital marketing institute. The best mobile phone, the best Samsung mobile phone. So whatever it is, I'm just doing this for the learning purpose. Okay. So give the relevant headline over here. When we talk about the relevancy, you should include your headlines. So there is nothing rocket science actually, guys. Okay. If you look at this, yeah, 1 second. If you look at this, you'll be able to understand how your campaign should look. Okay, so add more headlines. So that's what Google is suggesting. Include popular keywords in your headline. Samsung, Samsung Mobile, Samsung Galaxy, Samsung Note. Make your headlines more unique. So we have multiple headlines option over here. It depends upon the dashboard. Few people will have three, few people will have five, few people will have 12. Okay, so depending upon the dashboard, you have to select the relevant headlines over here, which should be unique. Not don't copy the same thing and put it on all the headline. No, don't do that. Okay, and make your description also more unique. This is what is expected. Now when we talk about the description, it should be in the marketing terms. Okay, the conversion way, right? So once it is done, you have to click on save and continue. That's it. Your campaign will be under review. Once your campaign is reviewed by Google, you're ready to get triggered. Yeah. So this is the structure of campaign URL. Few things to remember. So let's understand this, which is very important. So Google Ads best practices. There are best practices advertisers should follow when setting up a paid search campaign structure. Create a separate search campaign for brand keywords. mobile phone like Samsung mobile phone, Samsung Note, Samsung Galaxy, yeah, and your brand campaigns will perform quite differently from your non-brand campaigns because these users already familiar with your company, that your brand, products or services at some level, you will want to be able to budget, manage and report on brand separately from non-brand. Okay, so make sure you group your branded keywords in one single thing, another non-branded keyword in another single ad group. Okay, so be sure to add your brand keywords as negative keywords in your non-brand campaign to ensure all brand traffic goes through your brand campaign. So what does that mean? Suppose Samsung, okay, I'm focusing on Samsung means you have to focus on that obviously. If not, what you have to do, suppose you're focusing on all kind of mobile phone in Samsung, in Amazon website. Now, what you can do, you can mark this Samsung as negative. So your mobile phone, that particular keyword will get more number of impressions and click. Okay, so be sure to add your brand keywords as negative keywords in your non-brand campaigns to ensure all brand traffic goes through your brand campaign. Makes sense, right? And don't target more than one network in one campaign. This is also good. So let's focus on search network first. These days we have to qualify this a bit. This recommendation applies standard campaign, search campaign, newer campaign types like smart, local, discovery that automatically serve ads across the multiple properties, and there is no way to separate them. Google is not giving us that option, especially in smart campaign, local campaign and discovery campaign. In a standard search campaign, however, you want to uncheck the option that you have to serve, especially the display campaign, where you can save some cost over there, guys. Okay, so where you can save some cost. Suppose if you are a budget friendly and if you want to gain more number of clicks and impression, I would suggest don't uncheck it. Okay, let Google show your advertisement to more number of people, let you gain more number of impressions and clicks. So create a campaign structure that will support your goal. Your non-brand campaigns might be organized based on your sales funnel stages, conversion action type, product or service type, geographic target, etc. The key is to map out a structure that map to your goals and business objectives. Settle on a naming convention that will be clear to anyone. Manage the campaign now and in the future. Map this out in a spreadsheet that is available to everyone on the team so that they understand how you have structured your campaign. Have enough budget to sustain your campaign throughout the day. This is very important because you will be getting more number of clicks and conversions, right? Now, what you have to focus, simple budget. Spend good money on Google and you'll be getting a good return, a very good return on investment. All right. Hope this session was very informative. So let us meet again in our next session. Thank you.